NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Broncos Stadium at Mile High.
Throwing on first down.
Glenn Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On first down, Glenn. Left side here to Sanders. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, he got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Now pass complete here to Sanders. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Emmanuel Sanders. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening.
Let's go. 18 Gators. 44. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Off the play fake. Glenn. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hamilton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Glenn. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The 6th season in Denver now for Emmanuel Sanders after those 4 years in Pittsburgh. And you may recall, Sanders tore his Achilles December 5th last year in practice. But before the injury, he was on his way to another 1,000-yard season. Would have been his 4th in his first 5 years in a Bronco uniform. Now at 32 years of age as he tries to return to full speed. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Let's go, D.
Ready. Off play action. Glenn. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty.
Ready. 159. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hit it.
Off the play fake. Glenn going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A huge play there for Denver. 47 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do? Put a man on him. The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Glenn. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to regain the lead. And partner, they found a gap.
Got it. You might think me. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Tie it left. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Glenn over the middle, complete. It's Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there at 22. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Go.
Back to throw. Glenn. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, here I come.
On 1st down, Glenn. And he comes back with one complete. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, his 4th touchdown on the year as they have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, they will.
Go now. 8, read. 59. Watch the screen. Go.
On 1st and 10, Glenn. Now he'll go deep down the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Glenn got his man complete over the middle. It's Hamilton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The end result, 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Deshaun Hamilton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5.
Off play action. Glenn. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Glenn. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Well, this D, particularly the second.
Here we go. 15 line. 15 line. I'm going to run you over. Sit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a first down as well. Back to throw. Glenn, throw left side, complete. It's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. A pass there complete to Sutton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing on first down. Glenn. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And there's a completion to the
and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
The defense are going to have to start doing something.
Let's go. 90 Wolf. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Ready?
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll run. It's Lindsey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd.
Ready. 60 out more. Man, let's get that ball, man. Let's get that ball. Big grip.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And some room to roam now. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
That's it, baby.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Off the play fake. Glenn. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, his second touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Indianapolis next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big jobs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, the man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, put on the gas.
Hey everybody, it's the...
Come on, set. Turn two start. 53. Now.
On first down, Glenn. And his first pass is incomplete. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the Grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Set, ready, 8, read.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Hey, let's go.
11 more on that one and another first down. On 1st and 10, Glenn. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Glenn. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Phillip Lindsay there, but it's going to be 2nd down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
2 times. Ready?
Throwing again. Glenn. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders.
On the ball.
And you see the numbers for Sanders last week. Comfortably up over 100 yards when cruising past that number and 2 touchdowns.
How'd you like to be the D coordinator this week? He watched that game last week, and I know his first thought was, we have to find a way to take him out of the game plan. We cannot let him do that to us.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. His throw caught right around the 6. 23 yards the pickup there. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. River Craycraft, his second.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. 50, Mike, 50. I got you. Get it.
Throwing on 1st down. Glenn completes it to Fant on the right side. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Hurry.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. 2nd and long. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get.
And he will be hit from behind and run over.
Let's go. 50. Plant. Let's go.
Off play action. Glenn. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Back to throw. Glenn looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and a yard to start things out. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Glenn. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 11th touchdown of the year.
Down. 60 outlaw. I'm coming after you.
On first down, Glenn. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Glenn, he's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Glenn. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. We own them.
Off play action. Glenn. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jeff Hireman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the... Off the play fake. Glenn. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. A throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Back to throw. Glenn. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2nd and 4. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
X3, 218, chop it. Hey, Charlie. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a snap.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders.
Okay, ready? 50's the mark. All day, pump. Double time. Even.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Touchdown. Royce Freeman. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos.
Ready? 30 base. Here we go. Double time.
They'll run on 1st down. Freeman breaks through the contact. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. On 2nd down, Freeman breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Ready, set. 41 Mike. Drop D. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Shoot.
Off play action. Glenn. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 61 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. He's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Glenn to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win. Obviously losing here.
Well, you talked about looking for a spark, and the best sparks are when you make big plays.
And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders.
Come on, set. 18 Gator. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day. Fight.
Off the play fake. Glenn. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going.
Ready, ready. Mike's 50. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Now.
Off play action. Glenn. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 3rd and long. Glenn. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir, and they will set up.
All day. And 60 Pittsburgh. 50. I'm coming for you. You go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays.
This is caught at the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will.
Here we go. 8 read. Hey, Echo. Out. 3 down. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Glenn. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
You.
To throw again. Glenn. Looking deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos.